The outing. What do you see on this cover? Mrs. May, a man, and the children. The children are getting on a bus. Where are they going? Let's see. A bus came to the school. The children climbed in. Oh, the children were going on an outing. Mrs. May was looking after the children. I like going out, said Wilf. Don't push, said Mrs. May. What happened to Biff? Oh no! Biff just dropped her lunchbox. Where would the children go? The bus set off. Hooray! Shouted the children. We are going to the zoo. Don't shout, children, said Mrs. May. Biff sat with Chip. Wilf sat with Nadim. This is fun, shouted Nadim. It is if you don't shout, said Mrs. May. The bus stopped on the way. The children climbed out. Some children went to the toilet. Some children wanted to buy some food at the cafe, but found that it was closed. Don't run away, said Mrs. May, and don't go too near the water. Nadim, Chip, and Biff were looking at the water, and they saw a duck. Wilf ran to join them. Wilf kicked a stone, and his shoe came off. The shoe landed in the water with a splash. Oh no! Wilf lost his shoe. Oh, Wilf, said Biff. Wilf couldn't get his shoe. He told Mrs. May about it. What a silly thing to do, she said. I don't know what we can do. How would Wilf walk without one shoe? When they got to the zoo, it began to rain. The children climbed out of the bus. Look at Wilf's foot. Mrs. May had wrapped his foot with a plastic bag so that he could walk without one shoe. Mrs. May went to get the tickets. Nadim wanted to see the elephants. Wilf wanted to see the lions. And Biff wanted to see the crocodiles. I hope the rain stops, said Mrs. May. It rained and rained. The children were fed up. The animals were fed up too. Don't get wet, said Mrs. May. The rain did not stop, so the children climbed back on the bus. Can we go to the museum? Asked Nadim. What a good idea, said Mrs. May. They went to the museum. This is good, said Wilf. We can see dinosaurs here. I like dinosaurs, said Nadim. They began to run towards the dinosaurs. Don't run, called Mrs. May. The dinosaurs won't go away. Wow! Here is a big dinosaur fossil. What kind of dinosaur is this? It is Tyrannosaurus. It is a T-Rex. Would there be another dinosaur in the museum? Let's see. They came to see another big dinosaur. What is this one called? Asked Wilf. I don't know yet, said Nadim. Let's go and see. Biff had her camera. She took a photograph of the dinosaur. "What is it called?" she asked. "It is an apatosaurus," said Nadim. The children went into a room. A lady told them about dinosaurs and showed them some pictures. Nadim raised his hand and said, "I know what that one is called. It is called an apatosaurus." "Good, Nadim," said Mrs. May. "Wow, Nadim is so knowledgeable about dinosaurs." Then the children went to the gift shop. Wilf got a book about dinosaurs. Nadim got a model to make. It was a model of an apatosaurus. "I can make it at home," he said. Chip said, "Come to our house, we can help you." The bus got back to school. It was time to go home. "Thank you," said the children. "Thank you for a lovely day." "Goodbye, Mrs. May," said Nadim. "Can we draw dinosaurs tomorrow?" "What a good idea," said Mrs. May. Nadim and Wilf went home with Biff and Chip. They went to Chip's room and began to make the model. The magic key began to glow. Biff ran to the box and picked it up. "Come on," she called. "It's time for a magic adventure." Nadim looked a bit worried. "Come on, Nadim," called Chip. "We are going on a magic adventure. We are going to the land of the dinosaurs." What kind of dinosaurs would the children see on the adventure? Let's see the next video, Land of Dinosaurs. And that's the end. The outing. The school trip is nearly spoiled by the rain, but Nadim has an idea.